This week, we are celebrating 10 years at Eastern Standard.
You're either with it or you're gone.
Okay, I'd listen to him.
Learning the latest from Restaurant Impossible chef Robert Irvine.
Where we can offer a unique experience of 2 meals in one evening.
And sharing a new dining experience in downtown Boston. Hi, everybody. I'm Billy Costa.
And I'm Jenny Johnson. Welcome to Dining Playbook and welcome to Eastern Standard.
Yeah, this is like the centerpiece of Kenmore Square.
Yes.
I mean, it's the place. It's one of the best bars in town.
Absolutely.
It's a great place
is.
to hang, great place to eat, and it has a great history.
It has an amazing history. 10 years. They basically changed the dynamic of Kenmore Square.
Yeah.
And it has become the place where people come from in town, out of state, doesn't matter. When you're in Boston, Eastern Standard is the place to visit. It's an American brasserie and has delicious food, and really amazing people have started here and come out of this kitchen.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because Andrew, who is the general manager here at Eastern Standard, has grown with the company, okay?
Yes.
And funny story, 9 years ago, before he even worked here, he would come in several nights a week just for this charcuterie board you've got in front of you right now.
And 10 years later, he is not only still the general manager, but he has now opened his own restaurant, Branch Line, in Watertown. So great stories here. Jackson Cannon is beloved in the cocktail world. He has since created some amazing things behind the bar at Eastern Standard and now has his own Hawthorne.
And there's so much more to see and tell about Eastern Standard. What do you say we do that right now?
Let's do it.
Situated in the heart of Kenmore Square, Eastern Standard became a neighborhood staple 10 years ago and influenced so many other changes in that community. Though Eastern Standard has the feel of an American bistro, the food was inspired by French cuisine. The menu has a selection of raw bar items, salads, sandwiches, cheeses, and entrees. Everything is made in-house, and the menu changes every few months based on the seasonal ingredients from local gardens. First, we enjoyed a rustic-style carrot agnolotti. House-made noodles around roasted and tenderized carrots surrounded by a butter, lemon, and herb sauce. The dish was surprisingly silky and rich. And then there's the classic French bistro item, the flat iron steak. 8 ounces of lean, tender beef served with Chef Matt Garland's personal steak sauce, a tangy sauce with a hint of salt and spice. One of the most popular items is the steak tartare, a diced New York strip sirloin with capers, parsley, lemon, Dijon, a Worcester aioli, and sliced baguette. Leave room for dessert because the butterscotch bread pudding is decadent and big enough for sharing. Although the food is fantastic, there's a reason the bar is packed every single night. The cocktails are consistently named the best in Boston. A lot of thought goes into the menu, but don't be afraid to ask for a custom cocktail. All the syrups, infusions, and bitters are made in-house, so you know you're getting a fresh, unique take on every single drink. The restaurant is open 7 until 2 in the morning every day, and you'll find Eastern Standard in the Commonwealth Hotel at 528 Com Ave in Boston, or just go to easternstandardboston.com.
Bottom line, if it has been a while since you've been to Eastern Standard, come back because this place is full of energy and delicious.
By the way, did you eat the cornichon?
I did.
You always eat the cornichon.
I love the cornichon.
All right, here's the deal. We're going to leave Eastern Standard for a couple of moments, but we've got a package for you to check out, especially foodies out there that we think you need to know about. Here it goes. 2 restaurants in Boston's Leather District are teaming up now, offering a unique dining experience. Once a month, Belle, Ari, and Les Zygomates are collaborating in what they call progressive dining. For a fixed price of $49 per person, you start your night in Italy and you end it in France.
We have 2 restaurants right next to each other where we can offer a unique experience of 2 meals in one evening.
You'll begin your night at Bel Ari, a modern Italian restaurant where you'll have your first 2 courses. The space is warm, it's inviting, and the food is authentic Italian cooking with classical and contemporary offerings.
Our cuisine would be food you would find in Italy now, not your typical American Italian food. It's unique Italian food that if you're traveling to Italy, Florence, or Rome, you'd be experiencing that type of food at this time.
Start off with the arancini di riso, stuffed ricotta balls with goat cheese, basil, and an onion marmalade. Then move on to the shrimp and lobster gnocchi with oyster mushrooms and lobster cream sauce. Now, once you're ready to finish the meal, you'll head next door to Les Zygomates, a classic French bistro that has an amazing wine by the glass selection. And by the way, live jazz, too.
We have fantastic jazz Tuesday through Saturday evening, starting with jazz piano, followed by a trio or quartet.
Surrounded by fine art on the wall and the soothing tones of jazz music, you'll have a choice on entree between the beef flat iron rossini with pomme puree, wild mushrooms, foie gras, truffles, and Madeira, or you can go with the pistachio-crusted striped bass with roasted Yukon potatoes, sautéed kale, and caramelized onions with lemon brown butter. There are several choices for dessert, but you may want to go with the poached apple Napoleon. The Progressive Dining is offered once a month, and it does sell out well in advance. It's $49 per person, $75 with wine pairings. You can reserve your spot by going to bellariboston.com/progressive dinner.
Coming up, there's a brand new restaurant in Watertown that they're calling a casual neighborhood rotisserie.
Yeah, we're going to check that out. Plus, how about this? Our VIP seat is getting so popular. New England Patriots are now begging to be in the seat, and we've got one coming up.
It's true. Up next.
Hi, everybody. I'm Billy Costa, and
I'm
you're not.
Thank God. Okay, ready?
Okay, we good?
Yeah.